if you get butterfly bushes, one of the tips I have is, one, before you buy it, know the size. They come in the big sizes. This is going to be 6 foot tall, 6 foot wide. Same with the one in the back here. This will be 6 foot tall, 6 foot wide. I am in Michigan. We have a homestead in southeast Michigan, and then we have this place, which will be our retirement place, and this is up in the thumb of Michigan. This will be 6 foot tall, 6 foot wide. So what that means when you plant them, when you go to plant butterfly bush, is you need to make sure that the center has, it's like right in the middle of what the 6 foot would. So you'd have 3 foot here, and at least 3 foot here, and 3 foot here, and 3 foot here. But when you buy them, and they're just teeny tiny, you're like, oh, they're not going to take up too much room. Sometimes people plant them way, way, way too close to each other, and they don't allow that space for growth. So this one doesn't look happy right now. It will be. As soon as I get all those seed heads off, it's going to get rejuvenated. It'll send a signal to the plant, and it'll rejuvenate. But you can see I have left plenty of room to go this way and this way with growth, that way and this way with growth. And it's going to fill this spot in really well. So anything else I plant, I have to think about how much sun it needs, and then where I'm going to plant it. This one is a Pugster variety, and it's not going to grow very large. This will be like 2 foot by 2 foot. But that's okay, because I always think about, if I'm sitting on the porch, what is my view from the porch? That's what I'm looking at. So I look outward to go, what do I want to see when I'm sitting on the porch? That's what I do with designs too. What do I want to see when I'm sitting on the porch? So when I look out from the porch, this area is going to be filled in with butterfly bush, more butterfly bush, more butterfly bush, and coneflowers. And that's all it's going to be. It's going to be like a chaotic pollinator paradise, basically. There are some flowers on the butterfly bush. All of these butterfly bush flowers are already spent. They call them spent. They're already done. So what they're trying to do, again, let's go back to plant life, plant desires. All they want to do is make babies. But I don't want them to make babies yet. And when I cut this off, right at this next leaf node right here, it's going to force the plant to say, oh, I need flowers because I need seeds. And that's how you're going to get reblooms on a butterfly bush. So I'll collect up all those as well. And then I'll just show you what I do with the trimmings. So every time I have the trimmings up here, I have been laying them in bed right here. Just laying them in here on top of the surface. And they will likely get picked apart by insects and birds and things. The seeds will scatter, and then they will form new plants. So these are coneflowers, and I tried to keep like the same colors, just kind of in a little row. It's messy, it's nature, I don't care. Butterfly bush trimmings, different colors, and they will voluntarily, well, the smaller ones may not if they're sterile, but the bigger ones will voluntarily seed, and I will have more plants by doing nothing. Just cutting off the seed heads, laying them on the ground. So I've done that with the chamomile in my beds. I've done that with dill. There's some dill down there, and there's chamomile up in here. So anything that has a seed head that I want to reproduce, just kind of lay it down here in this garden. Ooh, getting wet. And I'm going to let nature take its course with that. I want more blooms on my butterfly bush and my coneflower. So I'm going to continue deadheading those flowers, laying them in the garden over here. Leaving the seedlings in that front garden right up in here, and moving on from here. If you're not saving the seeds, quick pruning, save you time to do other things. Looking for spent flowers on this butterfly bush, going down to the next set of leaves, just leaving it to fall on the ground. Next set of leaves down here. Oops. Just let it go. if the seeds form new plants, I will have new plants next year, and I'll just move them where I want them to be. Some people don't want to plant butterfly bush because they really like to reproduce by seed, and I respect that. And if you want a butterfly bush, but you don't want them spreading, you can get the kind that are called sterile. What I'm doing is I'm forcing the plant to make more flowers because the plant wants seeds. And in order to make seeds, they have to have flowers. There you go. There you go. That one is done. This one is a lot more. Same concept though. Go way down to the bottoms. Like that. Like this. Okay. And my phone's going dead. So that's all I got for right now. I'm going to get busy deadheading here. And anytime you got questions, you absolutely can let me know. You can put them in the comments. I think you can send a message now on YouTube as well. So you're welcome to contact me if you've got questions.